I'm a legal observer. Well, I'm afraid you can't come in then.
No, we come out there.
Yeah, I'd like to be here as well. There's been a gross misconduct in the police. There's been a gross misconduct, and we'd like to record this, please. It's within our rights to do this.
I want to speak to Mr. Gaylor.
And it's within his rights to ask me to come along as a legal observer, mate. I'm sorry, but he wants me as a legal observer.
I can discuss it with yourself.
Well, no, he would like.
Mr.
Gaylor would like to sort it out.
I can't discuss it in front of all the public, Mr. Gaylor.
I'm not bothered. You discuss it in front of whoever you want. It's on tape. I want it on tape.
Sir, you are.
Well, just come on in then. Come on then.
Thank you. There you go. Know your rights.
Go on in, Mr. Gaylor.
Scattering.
Please take a seat. Right. Say that's the document you brought in today, Mr. Gaylor. Can you tell me what it's about?
It's about the stuff you've taken from my house. Right. And not left no paperwork for.
Right. Where do you live, Mr. Gaylor?
141 Hall Lane Estate.
141 Hall Lane. What's your date of birth, Mr. Gaylor, please?
Off the 12th.
Hello, like 740.
Yeah.
1982.
1982, right. So, Hall Lane Estate's Wellington, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So, when was this property?
Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. Can you expand on it? I know nothing about it.
We've got other paperwork, not much paperwork.
Right.
How come nobody in the police force knows nothing about this? You're the police. You're investigators, and yet nobody seems to know what's going on.
This is simple caution possession of a controlled drug class B, cannabis resin. On the 19th of the 7th of this year, Wellington County Durham had in possession a quantity of cannabis, a controlled drug of class B, which is in contravention of section 5, subsection 1 of the Massachusetts Drugs Act 1971. So you were given a caution for that?
Yes.
This caution, how were you arrested at your house? Were you arrested at the street?
Arrested at the house.
Right, okay. And
you should explain to him that there was no paperwork served upon you. There was no receipt for
no warrant left, no paperwork at all.
Uh-huh.
I was detained while my stuff was removed from the house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So is that all the documentation?
Oh, this is just a copy of that.
Just a copy of that, okay. Okay.
You didn't get a copy of the warrant sheet. We're listed on what was seized from your house, neither.
My partner's phone was seized and all, and she's a carer for her nana who's recently had a couple of heart attacks.
Okay.
And her nana's got no way of getting in touch with her now. And Inspector Barnett said come down and collect your property.
Inspector Barrett. Right. When did you speak to Inspector Barrett?
He rang us last night. I was in here yesterday.
What time did he ring you?
What time was it?
Well, he rang me about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, saying that we could come down here and pick up the equipment, and that it was. But we've been told this 3 times now. We've been sent to Crook, back again. So yeah, we're trying to retrieve our property.
So Inspector Barrett phoned you yesterday saying he'll come to get your property?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll explain how property is handled within the police force. All property is booked in officially through official channels, and it's held by the property clerks.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the property clerks, who I have no control over, only work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5.
So I was like,
they lock away their property. Yeah. So I don't have access to it, so its integrity is held.
Yeah.
As it is a Saturday, I don't have access to your property. I can't get at it.
What about paperwork? I don't by Thursday night.
I'm explaining to you. I don't have access to your property and the paperwork that goes with it. So I can't give you it back now because I do not have access to it. They have their own record system and it's kept securely. If you came back on Monday morning, when they're open, you can have your property back.
So we've been lied to.
Thursday, Friday and now Saturday. That's 3 times you've
I can't recall that's the first time I've spoken to you.
Wait, your company has had me running around.
I can't
different
comment
police
on that.
stations.
I can't comment on that, Mr.
It's all,
Chairman.
it's all recorded.
Can I just say, if you was in a shop and you bought something and it was damaged in any way, you take it back. Now the police force themselves are a registered company, right? And your conduct is not, it's not very clever, is it?
I've explained to you. I can't give you your property back at the present time. Okay, if you'd like to come back on Monday, the property clerks are available, and we will try and sort out your
Well,
property.
in that case, would I be able to have some email addresses of how to put in a complaint?
Well, if you want to, I can take a complaint from you. If you want to make a complaint,
do it above you, because all the corruption in this place force area, like, so.
The form will be filled in front of you, Mr. Gaylor. You would sign it, and then I'll forward off to my professional standards department.
Can you please give us an email address so we can send it ourselves?
I don't actually know an email address for it.
Can we have the name of you? Can we have the name?
If you contact the Chief Constable, Durham Police Chief Constable, the email will be on the Force website. I assume you've got access to computer. It'll be on the Force website, the email address, and the Professional Standards Department. They're the ones who deal with all complaints. If you wish to speak to anybody through the Professional Standards, they're the ones to contact. Okay?
Right.
That's who deal with complaints.
I rang Akeley Heads this morning, and when the house was searched, there should have been paperwork left at the house.
Unfortunately, Akeley Heads, again, civilians, a lot of the staff on the civilian side, and they work Monday to Friday 9 to 5. Or you tend to find it
So why have we been lied to 3 times now and been sent around, the big run around, been told to come back?
So, Mr. Gailey, I've explained the situation to you. Okay.
You need to ask that question because he won't talk to me.
Why have I been run around so many
Mr. Gailey, I can't comment. That's the first time I've spoken to you, Mr. Gailey. I have no...
You have all the paperwork, you know all about it. It's through your company, so you should know. You should have paperwork, people to talk to, you know.
Look, Mr. Gailey, I've explained how we get access to property. If your property's been taken...
Have you signed that?
No, I'm not signing anything, Mr. Gailey. I'm Sergeant 1132 O'Hanlon, based at Bishop Auckland Police Station.
Why won't you sign this to say that you still have my property?
I don't know.
Are you trying to steal my property?
Mr. Gailey, we're not...
Are you trying to steal my property?
Mr. Gailey, I told you how you get your property. I told you how you get your property back, Mr. Gailey.
How I'm supposed to have paperwork to hand in to get my property? I have got no paperwork.
I told you I would take a complaint from you, Mr. Gailey, but you refused to do so. You used to take it beyond me.
Excuse me, he hasn't refused at all. He's asking you for a contact detail.
I want to go higher than you. I would like information to do that.
Well, I've told you, contact the Chief Constable at Akeley Heads, Durham, for the Professional Standards Department. They deal with complaints against police.
Right, could you please go get us that information so we've got it in front of us?
I'll write it on here for you.
Thank you very much, thank you. Now, we still haven't resolved the problem about getting a receipt for the goods that you've seized. There has been no paperwork given to this gentleman, and you can't seem to find where this paperwork has gone to. So, if we was in a shop, for instance, and this person wouldn't give us a receipt, then they'd be breaking some kind of law. I mean, I'm not exactly too clear on the law, but I do know that he should have received a receipt for what was taken from him from his house. He hasn't been given the bail sheet. He hasn't been given the warrant, the copy of the warrant. No answer.
No.
Right, I'm giving you that. That's the Chief Constable, the Police Headquarters at Akeley Heads at Durham. Now it's the Professional Legal Standards Department if you wish to make a complaint. So I've written that on the bottom there, which I'll show your friend, just so you can get it. Okay?
Yep. Fine.
There you go. That's...
Yeah, can I have that piece of paper off as well, please?
There you go.
And you gave him a copy of this, you still haven't signed. Did you get that back?
No. Oh yeah, I've got it back. Unsigned.
Okay, so if you want to come and get your property on Monday morning, that's...
Do you know...
How can I get my property when I've got no paperwork to prove what property I'm coming for?
Well, I'll send Inspector Barrett an email explaining that you're being down and requesting your property.
All 3 times now.
Come down and be here to pick up.
Today.
Today.
Yesterday they said
yesterday
he's going to
afternoon he said it'd be ready for me today to come down and pick up.
I can't say what Inspector Barrett said.
I have been lied to.
I can't make a comment on what Inspector Barrett said. Well, I've explained how you can get your property. Okay, I can't on Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
So
there's nothing been explained whatsoever. You're just making excuses and going around in circles, aren't you?
That's who you speak to.
I will be making a complaint.
Okay. Right.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay at all.
Thanks for your time. Bye now.
Thanks for wasting our time yet again. Thank you.
Bye.
Come and pay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.